Alright, Rules of House of Representatives 26 Financial Disclosure. Clerk shall send a copy of each report filed with the clerk under Title 1 Ethics of Government Act of 1978 within the 7-day period beginning on the day in which the report is filed with the Committee of Ethics for the purpose of this rule. Provision Title 1 Ethics of the Government Act of 1978 should be considered rules of the House pertaining to the members, delegates, resident commissioner, officers, and employees of the House. Members of the Board Office for the Congressional Effects shall file the annual financial disclosure reports for the Clerk of the House on before May 15th each calendar year after any of the year which perform the duties for the position. Such report shall be on a form prepared by the clerk that is substantially similar to the Form 450 of the Office of Government Ethics. Clerk shall send a copy of each such report filed with the clerk within a 7-day period beginning on the day with which the report is filed with the Committee of Ethics. Shall have them printed on the House document and made available to the public by August 1st of each year. Rule 27, Disclosure of Members, Staff, and Employment Negotiations. Member, Delegate, Resident Commissioner shall not directly negotiate or have an agreement with the future of the employment of compensation unless for the member, Delegate, Resident Commissioner within 3 business days with the commencement of such negotiation or agreement, future employment or compensation files with the Committee on the Ethics Statement, which must be signed with including electronic form by the member, the Delegate, the Resident Commissioner regarding such negotiations or agreement, including with the name of the private entity and entities involved in such of the negotiation agreement the day of such negotiation agreement commenced. Officer or employee house of the House earning in 75% of the salary paid with the member shall notify the Committee on Ethics should an individual negotiation or has agreement of future employment or compensation. The disclosure and notification of the rule should be made with 3 business days after the commencement of such negotiation agreement, future employment or compensation. Member, Delegate, Resident Commissioner, officer, or employee to whom this rule applies shall recuse themselves by any of the matter which the conflict of interest appearance for the conflict with the member, the resident commissioner, or the officer or employee under this rule notified by the Committee of the Ethics. Such recusal, member of the Delegate, resident commissioner of the making of such recusal shall, upon such recusal, submit to the clerk of public disclosure of the statement of the disclosure under clause 1 with respect to where the recusal was made. Rule 28, reserved. Rule 29, General Provisions. Provisions of law concept of the rules of the House and of the provision of Gersha of the governing House in all cases which they are applicable to the rules of the parliamentary practice compromised with the deference and manual should be the government of the House in all cases which are the applicable, which are inconsistent with the rules or orders of the House, and 2 is reserved. 3, it measures of the matter publicly available with electronic docket with the repository operated by the clerk. It shall be considered to have been available to the member, delegate, resident commissioners for the purpose of these rules. Authority guidance for the Committee of the Budget concerning the impact of the legislative proposition with the level of the new budget authority outlays, direct spending, new entitlement of the authority revenues may be provided for the chairman of the committee. Alright, legislative reorganization and joint select acts, select house committees, houses of office, early organization of this house. And that completes the rules. That completes the rules of the House.